Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Tuesday, July 17th, and you can see a nice looking start to our day, and we're going to certainly usher in a little bit of cooler air, certainly much drier, lower humidity and dew points, and that'll feel nice the next couple of nights. We'll have cool nights in the 50s with highs in the 70s, and we'll climb up to around 80 as we get towards Thursday. And then we got a pretty good soaking rain, looks like it'll be coming into the area for Friday into the weekend. Right now, the best bet is about 7/10 to an inch of rain, locally an inch and a quarter, or even a little bit more than that. We'll update this and fine tune the forecast. For the climate data today, our normal high is 84, the normal low is 60. You can see we hit 100 degrees back in 1931. And in 2006, we had 3.09 inches of rain, and then the following day we had over 2 inches of rain, 2-day total, just over 5 inches of rain, again back in 2006. Yesterday we had a high of 89.3, so not quite 90. We had 3 locations, however, that did hit 90 degrees, and we had a low of 67, so a pretty warm day out there. 0.08 of an inch of precipitation. We were hoping for a little bit more. We had a nice looking line of storms, and no doubt other areas around Gratiot County certainly probably picked up a whole lot more than that, but right here at the station only 0.08 of an inch, and that takes us now to just only about a quarter of an inch of rain so far for the month of July, and that just doesn't cut it. But again, we do have some rain on the way. Our state high was 93 degrees at Flint and Pontiac, the low 53 or 55 degrees rather at Ironwood. And you can see the storm as it moved in, and the hope that we'd get a pretty good rainfall out of it, but not as much as we thought. And you can see some of the rainfall amounts across the area yesterday, and again, as wheat harvest continues in the background as well. And here's the forecast that I'm putting out. This is a preliminary outlook, and we'll update the final forecast Thursday morning. But right now it looks like about 7/10 of an inch, locally over an inch and a quarter. And once we get to the storm, you can follow this as it updates several times during the each day. We'll update that probably every couple of hours. As far as rainfall across the area, since midnight, just 1/100 of an inch at London and at St. Thomas, and in the red you can see the storm totals. And as far as temperatures go this morning, mainly in the upper 50s to low 60s across the area. The warm spot, Blissfield, at 66, and you notice we do got Jasper up and running again, and the low temperature 59.9 over at Newaygo. On the surface plot map, while you can't really see the individual numbers, basically temperatures in the 60s, dew points now in the 50s, and you can see the series of cold fronts and a high pressure system that's going to be dropping into the Great Lakes, bringing that very comfortable air mass to the area here for a few days. And if we look at the dew points, you can see they're now down into the 50s. So very comfortable sleeping weather, not only this morning, but for the next couple of mornings. It looks like we'll see pretty low humidity and dew points. As far as the satellite view, you can see the system that brought the rain to the area now well off to the east, and a big complex of storms across Nebraska that develops will continue to drop to the southeast and stay far away from the Great Lakes here over the next couple of days. And again, as we get into very late Thursday night, probably possibly Friday, you'll see those showers and thunderstorms begin to move back into the area. But until then, lots of sunshine. And again, that big complex of storms moving off to the southeast out in Nebraska. On this morning's weather map, you can see the series of cold fronts and high pressure system from Canada that's going to be dropping into the area, and by tomorrow it will be anchored over the Great Lakes, but eventually it'll start moving to the east, and that's going to allow a pretty good upper level low and a surface low off to our west to move right towards the Great Lakes, and that's going to bring some pretty good rains again to much of the Great Lakes as we get into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And again, the forecasted amounts from the WPC over the next 7 days, you can see lots of the area according to that over an inch. Some of the models are a little bit less and some are quite a bit more. So again, we'll fine tune that forecast for the MAC and LAC area, and I'll have my final forecast on Thursday morning. And as far as Weather Watch this morning, just some statements for beach hazards along some of the Great Lakes and a dense fog advisory for portions of northwest Indiana. And our forecast, lots of sunshine, highs in the upper 70s for today and tomorrow, into the low 80s for Thursday. And then Thursday night, we'll see the clouds increase, maybe a shower or thunderstorm around midnight, but the best chance will come for Friday, Saturday, and linger into Sunday. And again, I think most areas will see 3/4 to an inch of rain. Again, possibly locally more than that. Thanks for stopping by, and have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.